This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
It's BS News, blowing and drifting our way through this Friday, the 8th of February, 2013, and away we go. Dateline, Snowcano. People are preparing for what forecasters say may be the biggest blizzard in a century to slam into the Northeast this weekend. Northeastern residents are stocking up on food and supplies, while Republican congressmen from everywhere else are preparing to deny the area any emergency aid whatsoever. Dateline, Bushmastered. This week, NRA President David Keene said that the AR-15 rifle is, quote, the musket of today. For the record, that would make the anthrax-filled envelope delivered to Tom Brokaw the smallpox-infected blanket of today, wouldn't it? Dateline, funny money. Worried about a collapse of civilization, wingnuts in the Virginia legislature are proposing that Virginia start minting its own currency, giving new meaning to the term mad money. If you're wondering what you can buy with Virginia money, experts say it should be good for real estate, from Mediterranean Avenue all the way up to Park Place and Boardwalk. Plus, you get 200 free Virginia dollars every time you pass go. Just not with the iron. Rest in pieces. Dateline, Book of the Month. A lawmaker in Idaho is proposing that every Idaho high school student be required to read Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged. But many conservatives are against that whole concept of reading, that is. Can't we just require them to rent the movie? I mean, God. Finally, Dateline, not so foxy. A new poll shows that Fox News' credibility rating has plummeted 9% in the past 3 years. Or, as Fox News reported on this story, President Obama wants to take your guns. We're closing in on peppermint schnapps and an Oreo cookie o'clock. It's BS News for Friday. Have a warm and toasty weekend.
All right, so just so you know, 3,500 flights across the country have been canceled. Please, if you're flying today, check with your airlines. Also, if you're going to if you are in the Northeast, if you're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, especially Massachusetts, Maine, and you use a generator for heat, make sure that whatever it is you're using is ventilated. And of course, to my drivers out there, you know better than to head up to the Northeast today. I got to tell you, this is being compared to the Great Blizzard of 1978. Thousands of people. I remember that blizzard. I lived right off of a highway because, you know, we had a lot of money. So, of course, when you have all the money in the world and you could pick the best spot to live in, it's right next to the highway. And that's where we lived. And we had this massive blizzard. I think it was 78. It had to have been. And people got stuck in their cars on the Long Island Expressway. And I remember my dad going and walking over to the expressway. And we had all these strangers living in our basement for a little while. And you know, this is the stuff that, legends are made of, these 100-year storms. So all vehicles have to be off the road by noon on Friday in Massachusetts. So you can't be driving now. So if you're listening to me in the car, you're breaking the law. No, I'm serious. This is really going to be, I mean, snowpocalypse when we were in D.C., that was insane. That was crazy. And we didn't have a garage. I had to park my car outside. And, of course, they say don't shovel the snow because you'll have a heart attack. I didn't, but I did shovel the snow. But, oh, my God, it is the hardest thing in the world. So be very careful, out there. Make sure that wherever you are is where you're staying. If you're anywhere from Jersey all the way through to Maine, that whole area is about to get pounded. It's already started snowing, but it's going to really, and coastal flooding is possible. So I suppose that the Republicans are gathering right now to deny any emergency relief to those areas. You're on your own, everybody. You're on your own. Okay, that's our government.